Good morning. My name is Mike Martin. I'm a 66-year-old retired Navy SEAL. Uh, Went through training back in 1969 and did a couple tours of Vietnam as a point man. Did over 100 combat operations in Vietnam in the jungles. I got out of the Navy after the Vietnam War for 13 years. A very good friend of mine talked me into coming back in, and I did. And I was 36 years old, and I got orders to go back through BUDS, and I went back through BUDS and made it back into the SEAL team. I did 20 more years after that. I worked all over the world. I worked in lots of different jungles, everywhere from Vietnam, Malaysia, Panama, Costa Rica, Thailand, Malaysia, just they go on and on and on. I've done a lot of work in the jungles, usually training combat operations for SEAL team guys, to get them good at working in the jungle, and then we go to war in the desert. I also taught desert survival and uh, desert combat operations at a camp that we have in the desert somewhere that I can't tell you. But now I'm seeing the show on TV, Naked and Afraid. I enjoy it. I think there's a lot going on there that's very challenging aside from the jungle itself. Also, the dynamics between the two people that are on the survival for the 21 days. I think that's a very interesting combination to have a man and a woman do it. It's two totally different personalities. The dynamics are very interesting, and I think I could do. I think I could do a good job on there. I'm a very patient person. I've got a lot of experience. I'm driven. A lot of people think I'm a little weird because I like to do things that a lot of people don't really consider doing. Uh, like solo long distance motorcycle rides across the United States, things like that. I do my workouts religiously. I'm working out at the SEAL Team Training Center on a regular basis, 4 times a week, and I run on the weekends uh, in different places here in San Diego. I'd love to get on the show. I'd love to challenge myself again because there's a huge challenge going on in there, not just the jungle, but the challenges of adapting to somebody else and working with somebody as a team to survive for 21 days. Uh, I think I don't think it's easy at all. I don't think I want to get on it because it's easy. If it was easy, I wouldn't want to be involved in it. Uh, and it doesn't appear to be easy to me at all. I think it's a very serious situation there when you're in the field. You got to do the right stuff to survive. I have some skill sets I can bring to the table. I'm putting those in the application, so you'll have all that kind of stuff. If you need anything else from me, please feel free to let me know. I'm not worried about being naked. I'm not naked and afraid to be naked. I'm cool with all that kind of stuff. My wife is too. A lot of my friends think I'm just a little nuts, but that's cool. I've done a lot of good things in my life. Now I'm retired from the SEAL team after I finished my tour for the Afghanistan war in 2003. I retired, and now I do tattoos. I own a tattoo shop. I am a tattoo artist. I do body piercing. I am a workaholic. I'm here every day until my wife starts yelling at me. Then I got to go home for a while. And I have a well established tattoo shop here in San Diego, and it's very respected. And I'm a member of the Alliance of Professional Tattooists. I'm actually the president of the Alliance of Professional Tattooists, and I am a member of the National National Tattoo Association. So I'm involved in stuff. I'm involved with legislation in California and teaching bloodborne pathogens. I traveled to China for a couple of occasions to teach the bloodborne pathogens to the Chinese artists. It was pretty cool. I get along well with people in general. I get along with people from different countries. Um, I'm a very patient person, and I am looking forward to giving this a shot. I'm not going to say I know I can make it through there, but I have confidence that I would do well enough and to help somebody and myself get through 21 days of no food, no water, no clothes, no shelter. Uh, but I think we can handle all that kind of stuff if we work as a team. And even if we don't, I have some skill sets that are pretty darn good, and I think I could carry somebody if I had to. And as a point man in Vietnam, one of my responsibilities was taking care of my guys in the field, and it stuck with me my entire life. Sometimes that could be a downfall to me. I'm overprotective occasionally, maybe a lot, I'm not sure. And because I want everybody to do good. Everybody I work with, everybody I trained with, people in the SEAL teams, very, very high caliber of people in there. And I got to be one of them for 24 years. It was a super honor and a privilege to be a part of that. And everything I'm saying here on this video is stuff I can provide documentation for. My military service, my involvement in the tattoo legislation, everything I can provide documentation to show you and prove to you that I'm not a phony trying to get on TV to become famous and rich. I don't really care about being rich. I really don't care about being famous, but I do dig the challenge. So I hope I can come on and rock out. I think for being a 66-year-old man, I'm not that old. So I'm pretty good. So please consider me. I would love to be on the show, Naked and Afraid.